Welcome to the Hamsi Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Thursday, March 1st, 2012. Today's economic data came in mixed. Initial claims were better than expected at 351,000. We're expecting 355,000. ISM index came at 52.4. We're expecting 54.7. The S&P 500 futures saw a high of the day of 1375.25. The low of the day 1358.75. We closed at 1374.5. Today's volume was around 2 million contracts, above the 20-day moving average of 1.6 million contracts. Nasdaq futures saw a high of the day of 2646.25. The low of the day was 2616.5, and we closed at 2645.25. For the volume was 260,000 contracts, above the 20-day moving average of 160,000 contracts. The market internals. The New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential ended up at positive 900. The Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 326. We saw 34 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and only one 52-week low. As for the volatility, today the total premiums paid were a lot less than yesterday, about 1/3. The VIX spot closed at 17.27. March contract dollar-weighted put-call ratio closed at 0.66, which is a neutral reading and had 40% of the total premiums paid. April closed at 0.49 and had 41% of the total premiums paid. Another interesting month was August, that had a 39 reading and had 10% of the total premiums paid. Okay, here for the daily chart on the ES, one positive thing was that we got again back to the +1, +2 sigma channel, but again volatility is very contracted here. We could sit here for a couple of days before a move. On the intraday chart, we had a solid open until the ISM numbers came out, but pretty fast the market got up again and we were on the +1, +2 sigma channel for most of the day until a rumor about an explosion on a pipeline came. The market dropped fast, but then again at the close we saw a pretty solid close, rallying almost to the highs of the day, one handle below it, so that's positive. This is a 30-minute chart. I'm gonna look at gold right now to follow up on yesterday's big move. I'm gonna look at the weekly chart for gold. As you can see here, the blue trend line has been support for a couple of times. This is a weekly chart. It's right now sitting at below 1600, so this means that if we're gonna touch this trend line, we have about 120 points further on the drop. This also could be a double top on gold for the weekly chart. Not very positive on gold right now. The only good thing for gold right now is that we're above the moving averages. We're above the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 100-day moving average, but we're pretty close to it, so keep that in mind. Okay, and the last chart I'm gonna look today is a 60-minute for crude. This was a very big day for crude today. We took out last week's highs, which is very positive. We ended up around 109, a very good day for crude. It came back somewhat from the highs, but it's still a very positive day from crude. We'll keep an eye on it tomorrow to see what's making, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks again.